Так, ну вроде все запускается. Вроде. Excellent connection. Все, пошла жара. Всем здорово. Так, что мы там делаем? Excellent connection, да. Так, арестовать шипастов.
Maybe he could lead us to Wendell. If those two struck a secret deal, no wonder Wendell ditched the punks. Anyway, be careful in there. I wouldn't be surprised if that slime had more tricks up his sleeve.
Окей. Так, у меня есть снайперка, это хорошо. Ну, типа, Б4-4. Так, я правильно вообще иду? Ну, да. Так, здесь ничего нету. Подожди, ну есть хилка. А это что? Фальшивые деньги. Это нам надо. Нарушение. Ёб твою мать, чё? Ты, кусок говна. Ну шо ж, ребятки. Как и хорошо. О, да. Робот на мстяле. Мстюля. Ёп. Я, бля, RoboCop. Сдавайтесь. Подчинитесь закону. Мне интересно, что я типа не пытаюсь их там захватить или типа того, я просто расстреливаю им бошки. Вот это вот типа. Господи. Просто взрываются 6. Так. Немножко еще денег пригодится. О. Так, ну это просто непробиваемая штучка. А вот шарики. Подожди, шар тоже не прибываем. Жесть. Ну, будущее все-таки. Делают из супер крутых материалов все. Угу, договориться. Прячься в сортире.
You decided to trespass on our turf, and that shit doesn't fly with us.
What's that noise?
Ой.
Please put down your weapon. Have 20 seconds to comply.
The situation is under control.
You now have 15 seconds to comply.
Stand back.
Так. Настоящий босс, вот он.
I'm out of here.
You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4,
I said
3,
everything is under control.
1.
Ed,
I
stand
am now
there.
authorized to use physical force.
Попрограммировал, иди, ёбаный в рот.
Please put down your weapon.
Hey, what's going on over there?
I am here at 209.
What? Okay.
О!
Let me see if I can help. I'm pretty sure I saw documentation here in the precinct. Be right back.
Ёбаный в рот. Он же меня просто насилует.
Okay, listen to this. Apparently, Ed's all-night speaker cover is often reported compromised after field duty. Why don't you try making that your target?
Что говорит? Изюмое место. Так, окей. Уп. Так, я так и не понял, какое конкретно там уязвимое место. Башка. Да? Да, башка, критическая крышка, динамика, ага. Так. Так, бочонок. Уп! Лови! Ой, ему плохо, а мне хорошо. Единственное, что шипастый куда-то пропал, конечно же. Так, блядь, что-то меня зажали. Ай, бля, он меня тыкнул. Уп! Гори! Так, так, хилка, хилка. Оп. Ну все, машины дерутся. Что? Касперский проснулся. На! Пофлексил еще.
What the hell happened here?
Ed 209 malfunctioned.
Is he still alive?
I am afraid not.
OCP sent us a malfunctioning unit. I bet they did that on purpose. And what about the other cop killer? Where did Spike go?
Wherever he went, justice will find him.
Говно. То есть меня хотели уничтожить? А, так наш главный, это, возможно, ну, заодно с шипастым, да? Если так, то говнище. Хм.
I am looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
You need to be a little more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She is in a coma.
Ah, second floor. Take the elevator.
Спасибо. А мне можно по лифту?
She was with me when they started shooting. I'm sorry. Oh no. No.
Так, ну, надеюсь, он может меня выдержать. Сколько я там вешу?
Sir, you're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
But there's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir, please sit down.
Едва помещаемся, ну... Не оптимизировано, не оптимизировано. Можно еще много все. Тайный поклонник. Так, Китти, мне не удалось с тобой связаться. А так хотелось бы тебе рассказать, что этот полицейский снова здесь был. Он оставил ей конфеты, просил меня никому не говорить, что это он. Это так мило. Жду не дождусь, к чему приведут его ухаживания, когда бедняжка выйдет из комы. Мне кажется, он хороший парень, с исключением его дурацкой прически. Так. Это, скорее всего, про Льюис. Кто к ней подкатывает? Это явно не я, у меня дурацкая прическа, но вряд ли про меня это говорили. Так. Окей, что дальше качаем? Дедукцию, интересно. Распределение ценных предметов или данных на карте. Не знаю, пока оставлю одну прокачку. Капец понтовая.
Hey, Murphy. She's right here.
Здорово.
Another visitor? She's in
Yup.
a stable condition. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her? Now, I'll leave you two alone.
Спасибо.
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead. Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies. His intent is not clear. I opened your present. It helped. Thank you. I could really use your advice, Lewis.
Take the body downstairs.
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over
Ага.
the weekend?
A corpse thief? What is this world coming to?
Lewis, you always found it.
Разберемся. Спасибо, Льюис. Ну что ж, морг так морг.
Don't you worry about her.
Спасибо, кучерявый. Видимо, он проносит ей конфеты. Ну и хорошо, молодец. Ща мы найдем. Опа.
I've got 40 pow.
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
Let's get the ambu bag.
Stand clear. Shock him.
Clear.
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Okay, everybody, clear.
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
Очень интересно, то есть даже когда они сказали, что я мертв, у меня было, ну, я все понимал вокруг. Ну, если это мои флешбеки.
RoboCop, what a surprise. I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose you're preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
Tell me about the case.
Usually, we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have been here since Christmas. But a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the
30
hospital
трупов.
and stole 30 of them. It's been a blessing in disguise, really. We've
Берил, да, понимаю.
bodies that I feel like I'm starting to form relationships with them.
Is there any link between the bodies?
Но я уже считаюсь мертвым, ну, медсестра говорила про кому. Я уже мертвый прям был. Ну, возможно, там ошиблись или того, не знаю.
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their
Мозги
brains
собирают.
intact. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say they were very thorough.
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know more. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
Вот это он, поди, и говорил, что я умер. Прикольно. Так круто, что добавили вот эти все, знаешь, проблемы с менталкой, да, вот эти вот все провалы. Вот, как это все нравится, мне капец. Так. Security, надо пообщаться. Здорово.
I've been calling you guys for the past 2 days.
Отлично. Гузарим.
What do you know about the disappearance at the morgue?
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows, so let me break it down for you so you'd understand. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from the east and then proceeded to the BLE. Then most likely used the EFS to get down to the MORGUE.
What can you tell
Очень
me
профессионально,
about the
спасибо.
perps?
We caught their leader.
Oh!
Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is.
Ага, Антоновский.
Caucasian male, late 40s, dapper dresser, if I can say so myself.
That was very helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
Он создает робокопов
No
еще.
problem. Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be a...
Это точно, спасибо большое. Ты очень помог. Короче, будут роботы против нас потом, блин. Блин, так же ведь и не посмотрел фильм.
Good to see you in one piece, Robo. Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip to Highland Park. But between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up. So, let's see how you did.
Кстати, да, про эволюцию, ага. От человеческого избавиться. Но он просто роботов делает. Секреты байкера, спасение заложников? Что? Ну, видимо, я не все там обошел. Ну и фиг с ним. Обдолбанный заложник спасен. Эх. Ну ладно.
Thank you for your cooperation. What's all the commotion?
Боевая плата. Найс. Такс. Что за плата? Заменить плату. Категория 3.2. Это что у нас? Вот у меня 3.3. Это вот, ну, типа дробовик режим, да? А здесь что? Автоматический режим, понятно. Пробивание. Эффективнее в бою с врагами в броне. Неплохо. А давай, мне это нравится больше так-то. Такс, окей. Что значит мне нужно? Мне нужны тройные, получается, много. Двойные тоже нужны. Блин, сложная вот эта тема вся. Вот именно искать неудобно. Так, 14%. Вот, 14% урон, допустим. Скорость перезарядки. Мне... Подожди, стой. Стоп, подожди. А, перезарядка... Блин, у меня здесь автоперезарядка, что мне не нужна. Я не могу это менять. Ну и ладно, тогда пока оставлю. Все. Может потом, когда покруче, прям плату найду.
You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that? Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo.
Хорошо. Информаторы — это хорошо. Так, а где спуск там? Ну, явно не здесь. Так. Ага, понял. Так. Вот, еще дальше. Так они прикольно атмосферу полицейского участка воссознали. Что такое? Сейчас все поможем.
Huh? I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just that I need to hang Briggs's picture on the memorial wall. It's just a lot. Hey, would you be so kind and help me? All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and print it out. Just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear the end of it from Sarge.
Да, не проблема. Так, подожди, база данных. Наверное, в архив нужно. Так. Да-да-да-да-дам. База данных. Ё-мо. О. Самые разыскиваемые беглецы. А он сам, кстати, все это нажал сейчас. Так, как вот там Брикс? Текущая подозрительная деятельность на металлургическом заводе. Интересно, на остальных имеет смысл вообще смотреть? Не. Так. Ну, прям офисные дела делаю, жесть. Прикол. Блин, у них до сих пор принтер черно-белый. Да у них вон мониторы какие. Это вот очень интересно, что типа, ну, люди прошлого, да, считали про будущее, что вот, ну, что это будет вот так вот. Да, роботы появились, но еще пухлые моники.
Thanks, Murphy. I still need to go get his stuff, so, you know, I'm gonna take care of the desk, but could you get his belongings from his locker?
Ну ты вообще все на меня повесил. Я, конечно, сделаю. Но ты жопа. Угу.
You can put everything in the box. I'll make sure his family gets it.
Хорошо.
You know, I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier no matter how many times I do it.
Ну еще
But
бы.
having you share this responsibility with me, it actually helped. Thank you, Murphy.
Блин, со мной общается, кстати, Алекс Мёрфи. Это вот клево. Я попросил говорить так, и они этому следуют. Thank you, guys.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute?
Ну давай.
First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker.
Fucking rat.
As I was writing it, I'd noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
Ну ладно, раз рекомендуют тренинг.
Helped plenty.
Still a long way to go. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
Yes,
Погнали.
practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You wanna go now? Yeah, great, let's go.
Они прям так этот тир вот постоянно, ну, используют. 135, мей. С чего стреляем?
First, I want to watch you practice.
О, это мой пистолет. О,
Can
ну тут немножко нечестно.
right.
Я сейчас бесконечный результат могу набить просто. У меня же пистолет-дробовик бесконечный. Соси. Опа. Тихо. Умри ты. Вот у меня из-за того, что разброс там, не так эффективно по бошкам стреляю издали. Уф. Ух. Так. Ага. Опа. Получилось. Еле как. Ёк-макарёк. Ну все. Нет, не все. Повезло. Все.
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distractions. Being overeager is one of them.
Ah, so that's the actual lesson. Now I get it.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go.
Бля. Ну что, опять нужно стрелять? Я просто так активировал тир. Ладно, 15 очков нужно брать. Бля, это отвратительный пистолет.
Is everything okay?
Он неправильно откалибровал, пиздец.
Your service weapon is broken.
Ага.
I calibrated it. I did everything the manual said.
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
Huh. I don't think that's entirely true. Other cops give me a hard time because Mr. Becker hired me to monitor you. But I guess that's the way it has to be.
A cop must be ready. Get a different gun.
Sure. Thank you, Robo.
Что ты делаешь? Пистолет такой просто заберет чужой. Выкрадит.
There's my favorite law enforcement officer.
А, Пикл, здорово.
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
Ага.
That is resourceful.
Why, thank you. I try very hard to not try at all. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'll be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
Окей. Ничего особо не узнали, просто что он типа за нас, окей? Так, ну что ж, будет жесткий разговор какой-то.
Thanks to RoboCop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
Этот мелкий телевизор в углу.
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
Сейчас, секунду. Так, пару минут перерыва. Сейчас приму доставку. Экс. О. Сейчас сделаем. Так. Какую-нибудь картинку залепить нужно. Какую бы картинку залепить? Какую-нибудь. Так. Я отошел. О! Так. Надо будет настроить эту паузу. Может быть, не белый цвет тогда. Что не привезли? Да ёб твою мать. Эх. Ага. Так нужно просто сделать, чтобы все видно было. Саш, ну прости, чипсики не привезли. Так, outline, ну-ка. Оп. Во. Так. Окей. Интересно, кто-нибудь вообще есть здесь? Никто, наверное, не смотрит сейчас. А если смотрит, подайте знак. Сейчас я уже запущу обратно. Дайте еще буквально немножко. Пускай жена подойдет к стримецкому. Ну вот. Что ты? Почти готова? О, спасибо. Погнали. Так, ну наш банк грабит, этот песос. Вообще ничего не боятся.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
Okay.
Is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
Опа. Максимально тихо и незаметно. Сейчас повторим, да?
This buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Слышь, нарадовай.
Let's show our metal friend how it's done, boys.
Так. Пятьсот много так-то. Кстати, ну-ка, навыки. Теперь-то я могу качать всякое. Сканирование. Пуля заставляет скакивать определенных точек. Так, фокус. Замедленное время. Пока мне, наверное, не нужно. Быстро можно двинуться. Выносливость. Можно хилиться. Ага. Авторегенерация. Медленно хилишься до 75%. Жесть. На краткое время снижает получаемый урон от пуль на 80%. Это звучит прикольно. А как это врубить? G. Блин, вот у меня хилка на H. Вы бы знали, как это неудобно, если честно. Так, сейчас перенастрою это, потому что, ну, типа, хил на H, а на G это у меня другая способность. Ну, писец, же, ну. Так, на X у меня переключение между видами оружия? Че? На. Тогда давай, хилка. Хилка на H. Где H? Вот она. Оп. Угу. Все, применить. Отлично. Окей, сейчас все будет. Соберу украденный кошелек. Чпонг. Пипец, они львы. Песоси. Что? Мне нужно... Нужно с ними сражаться опять? Нужно больше победить. Меня подбили. Ай. Блять, он меня дамажит. Гандон. Так, я ничего не понял, куда мне? Я понял, да, через стену. Йоу. Ой, я руку пацану отстрелил, жесть. Ой. Так, не сюда. Так, кто нахуй? Да. Вас 50, блядь, человек, я один. Идите нафиг.
RoboCop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
Опа. О, чтобы поместить в рамку. Андрея, в этом конверте письмо, о котором мы говорили. Пожалуйста, вставь его в рамку. Хочу поставить его на рабочий стол. До сих пор не верится, что сам достопочтенный основатель написал это письмо, чтобы лично поблагодарить меня за 25 лет верной службы управляющим в его банке. Блядь, а тут опять тут с управляющим проблема.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
Амбиции — это хорошо.
Unrealistic plans are not a crime.
But the ways by which they're pursued may be. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost. Supposedly.
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
Да ладно. Она... Да фиг с ней.
You can go.
Интересно, что она будет делать.
You continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. The city owes you. And I owe you too.
Гигачас, прям гигачаской походкой уходит.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk.
А это что? Ага. Сквозное какое-то... Да, сквозное помещение.
Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings.
We're opening this vault with or without your help, you old nutjob.
What is this intricate device?
Shut your fucking mouth! I think so.
Бу-бу-бу-бу-бу. Спасен.
RoboCop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
I only played dead, so I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
RoboCop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
I need the support of a combat engineer.
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing factor in the police manual?
Found it! First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh no. Okay, tell me what you see.
Пиздец, чё? Та-да-да-дам.
4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts.
Напоминает одну игру.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay, So they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
Блять.
Improvise.
Just remember, detach the one with the highest voltage first, then proceed down to the lowest voltage.
Ну, там 2 по 12 еще есть. Так. Я, если честно, прослушал, какой конкретно провод. Ну да. Так, сначала 12-й. Окей. Есть контакт. Теперь по убыванию эти ребята. Ну, они оба красные. Так. Подожди, стой. Нихуя! Так, это 12-й. Хуяк. Нижний. Есть контакт. Чё? Блять, ошибся, видимо. О, так, бля. Да чё, прям отсюда, что ли? Окей, ладно.
RoboCop! I saw that. I'll be watching.
Блин, прям отсюда, жесть.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. 4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
Ладно, сейчас нужно быть повнимательнее.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vulture.
Мы все еще используем эти батарейки.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay. So they use this kind of... According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I...
Okay, maybe...
I will have to...
Just remember, detach the one with the...
Окей, ну сначала зеленый, это понятно. Потом я отключил, получается, нижний. Это было неправильно. Как? Как это, блин, неправильно? Значит, синий. Да, значит, синий. Теперь, значит, нижний. Угу. Ну все. Вырвал.
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? Cause I need to make a withdrawal. Like now.
Нашел бы им время.
Really check upstairs?
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Great. Now out of my way.
Ну, прям капитальный гондон. Один слиток.
What the hell is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Arnold, back with the money in the next...
Что? Ага.
Be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
Так. Ух, бля, так, там снайпер. Ёб твою мать. Опасный поц. Так, ну здесь все. А нет, сейчас против снайперов ничего нету.
Pursuit of the remaining fighters, I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
Ничего нету. А, есть, есть. Ага. Опа, шлеп. Ага.
RoboCop, there's a
Так.
deserted warehouse nearby.
Уиу.
It's the only building with street access in the area, and it's big enough to store their vehicle. It's your best bet to proceed there.
Roger that.
Ха. Мне кажется, такими бесполезными они же тоже не попадают нифига. Опа. Вон у меня 85% хп уже сколько было. Опа. Ух, бля. Больно что-то было. Ёб твою мать. Ты что ли серьезный, да? Кто? Понятно. Ну, короче, действительно нужно качать, видимо, бой. Ха. Что мне вот это вот щит очень сильно помогает. И там кулдаун вообще маленький. Я постоянно использую. Вот, блядь. Уп. Все, и хилок нету. Жестко. Так, ну надо вкачаться, наверное, тогда. Недолго оглушает врагов поблизости, не знаю. Нужно ли это. Инженерия. Пофигу. Вот замедленная тема. Как это? Z. Х? Дробовик. Ну-ка. А, это от спида, это мой. О.
I am listening, Creep.
RoboCop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
attack, we all thought our money would be safe at the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room.
Хорошо.
Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
Так, я думаю, вот пройду вот это вот сеанс психотерапии и на сегодня пока закончу.
What's the big idea?
Оу.
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
Так, свет, свет, свет.
RoboCop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, CP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Так. Ага. Чё, где-нибудь крыса перегрызла? Так. Так. Да-да, нет. Подожди, что? А еще раз можно? Блин. Ну ладно. You're just busy. Так, задание.
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
Пожалуйста.
So it wasn't a mistake when they didn't send us insulated gloves.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs where it can. God knows what they'll cut next.
Damn.
Who?
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean?
I'm ready for you, Robo.
Да, здорово.
All right, let's see what's cooking under the hood. Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
What the fuck? Что это за хуйня? Что? Это нужно было в каждую дырку ныкаться, ё-моё. Дерьмище.
Hello, Murphy.
Здорово.
Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
Русский тоже смотрит телевизор.
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you, that's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
Блин, сложно. Ну, наверное, почему-то к лучшему.
They would not want to see me like this.
Perhaps not. But the alternative isn't much better. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before? He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
Давай, как их из прошлого.
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you. I will fight for you every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted. I've got plenty to think about for now.
А сохранение было? Я чуть не увидел. Прикиньте, не было. Ну и ёк-макарёк. Ну ладно, тогда до сохранения будем. Уж эти игры нельзя просто взять и сохраниться.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? Oh, you're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
Так, пранкер.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher. Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
Говнюки. Стой, было сохранение, да? Так не было. Все еще не было.
Right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
Oh, the old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough. Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Все еще нет сохранения, ребята.
Over here. You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
Фига, мэр Кузак.
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid.
What?
Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city. And without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
Я хочу услышать мнение Милза, если честно.
I would like to hear his arguments.
Just be careful. He's a snake oil salesman that will say whatever it takes to gain your support. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, RoboCop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods, vote for Kuzak.
Я еще не знаю, он хорош, плох, типа чё? Так.
RoboCop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself. I tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
Shiny.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight.
Какое-то говно прям на этого чувака.
Tenement across the street from the
Макса?
arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Интересно. Эх, без Льюис прям как-то одиноко. Так, мать его. Сохранения все еще не было? Есть, все, ну, наконец-то. Так что все, на этом мы заканчиваем. Всем спасибо и всем до свидули. Я обязательно еще вернусь.